You may think you've seen everything in the world of insects. Prepare to be utterly astonished, because today I'll reveal 15 insects so unearthly. They seem ripped from the silver screen of a science fiction film. From weevils sporting giraffe-like necks to moths resembling fluffy poodle dogs, these creatures defy logic itself, seeming almost otherworldly. Join me on this journey through the planet's most bizarre insects. 1. Giraffe Weevil. Deep within the primordial forests of Madagascar, an insect of almost prehistoric mien navigates the foliage with singular grace. This is the giraffe weevil, Trachylophorus giraffa, a creature named for its strikingly elongated neck, reminiscent of the majestic African giraffe. This peculiar characteristic is no mere evolutionary quirk, but a critical adaptation for survival and procreation. The most immediately arresting feature of this species is its marked sexual dimorphism. While females boast a well-proportioned physique, the males possess a neck that can extend up to 3 times the length of their female counterparts. This elongation serves a dual purpose. It allows males to engage in fierce, jousting matches for the right to mate, each combatant wielding his neck as a lever to shove and destabilize his opponent until one yields. Furthermore, this attribute is key to one of their most remarkable skills, the construction of nests for oviposition. Female giraffe weevils deposit their eggs in carefully chosen leaves, but only after the males have played a fundamental role in site preparation. With precise movements and leveraging their lengthy necks, they fold and roll the leaf into a protective structure, providing shelter and sustenance for the developing larva. This process, akin to meticulous natural carpentry, is crucial for the progeny survival, ensuring the fledgling has optimal conditions during its nascent days. Despite this incredible evolutionary design, the giraffe weevil faces a silent menace that threatens its very existence. Deforestation. Madagascar, a global hotspot of biodiversity, suffers immensely from habitat destruction. The relentless logging of forests and the inexorable advance of human activity have drastically shrunk the areas where this insect can thrive and reproduce, placing its population on precarious footing. The giraffe weevil serves as a poignant example of how nature molds its creatures in ways beyond imagination to ensure survival. Its exaggerated neck, far from being a hindrance, is the key to its evolutionary triumph. 2. Panda Ant. In the parched and desolate landscapes of Chile and Argentina, a diminutive yet awe-inspiring creature scurries amidst the sand and sparse vegetation. Its appearance is so anomalous, it seems conjured from a botched nature experiment. With a body cloaked in dense, contrasting black and white fur, it bears more resemblance to a miniature panda than an insect. However, despite its common moniker, the panda ant, Euspinolia militaris, is not an ant at all, but a wingless wasp belonging to the Mutilidae family, more popularly known as velvet ants. The most immediately arresting aspect of this insect is its sharply contrasting coloration, an evolutionary strategy that serves as a crucial aposematic warning. Potential predators beware, this is no easy meal. In the animal kingdom, striking colors often serve as a warning signal, and the panda ant is no exception. Though it may appear innocuous, it conceals a formidable weapon. Only the females possess an exceedingly potent stinger capable of inflicting a sting so agonizing that, in some regions, it has earned the chilling sobriquet cow killer. Like its wasp brethren, its venom, though non-lethal to humans, delivers excruciating and prolonged pain, rendering it an insect best left undisturbed. Unlike true ants, the panda ant doesn't reside in structured colonies or adhere to a social hierarchy. It lives a more solitary, nomadic existence. Females traverse vast distances in search of the nests of other insects, primarily bees and wasps, where they deposit their eggs. Once the larva hatches, it feeds ravenously on the host, eventually completing its development using a parasitic strategy known as kleptoparasitism. This behavior, though brutal, is a remarkably effective survival tactic. enabling the species to prosper in challenging environments. Despite its endearing appearance and minute stature, the panda ant proves that appearances can be deceiving in the natural world. Its combination of beauty and lethality renders it one of the most captivating insects on Earth. 3. Pink lobster. Unlike its brown, green, or bluish kin, this lobster flaunts a brilliant pink coloration, giving it the appearance of a delicate, animate coral. Its scarcity is such that it is estimated that only 1 in 30 million lobsters is born bearing this peculiar pigmentation, making it a true jewel of the sea. The secret to its exotic appearance lies in a genetic mutation affecting the production of pigments in its carapace. Common lobsters exhibit a combination of pigments, like astaxanthin and crustacenin, which interact to produce their typical coloration. However, in the case of the pink lobster, this combination is altered, giving rise to an uncommon and vibrant hue. While other rare chromatic deviations exist, such as blue, orange, and even albino lobsters, the pink variety is undeniably one of the most striking and elusive to encounter. Despite its unique aesthetic, its comportment and habits deviate negligibly from those of standard lobster. These are nocturnal creatures that spend a majority of their time secreted within rocky crevices, employing their powerful claws both to prey on diminutive crustaceans and to ward off predators. However, their dazzling coloration may prove detrimental, rendering them more conspicuous on the seabed, making them an easier target for predators like large fish and octopuses. When a fisherman has the good fortune to haul a pink lobster from the depths, it is often met with celebration. In many instances, these lobsters are not traded commercially, but instead donated to aquariums and marine research centers where they are displayed as an extraordinary natural phenomenon. In certain regions, they're even considered a symbol of good luck, which has emboldened some fishermen to release them back into the ocean's embrace rather than offer them for sale. 4. Scorpion fly. In the verdant, temperate woodlands of Europe, a diminutive insect of unsettling mien flutters amidst the leaves and moss. At first glance, its presence may inspire apprehension. Its slender, elongated body and scorpion-like tail tipped with a sinister-looking stinger, evoking images of a venomous predator poised to strike. However, the scorpion fly, Panorpa communis, is utterly harmless and, far from being a dangerous predator, it is an insect possessed of curious habits and a fascinating behavioral repertoire. Its most arresting feature is undeniably the peculiar appendage found on the males, the bulbous, upturned tail, which is in actuality not a stinger or a defensive weapon, but a modified reproductive organ. Although it might appear menacing at first blush, this structure is devoid of venom and entirely incapable of inflicting a sting. Its true purpose is courtship. When a male encounters a receptive female, he elevates his abdomen and unfurls his elaborate tail, creating a striking visual display in a bid to capture her attention. But the ritual of courtship is not merely a superficial display of ostentation. To increase the odds of securing her favor, the male often offers the female a nuptial gift, typically a captured insect or nutritious salivary secretion. If the female deems the offering acceptable, the pair will mate, ensuring the continuation of their lineage. Beyond its intriguing romantic life, the scorpion fly exhibits rather distinctive feeding habits. Unlike many true flies, which rely on decaying organic material for sustenance, this species demonstrates a diverse diet. It will readily feed on diminutive insects, flower nectar, and even the carrion of other arthropods, serving as a valuable recycler within its ecosystem. Interestingly, it has also been observed engaging in kleptoparasitism, approaching spider webs to pilfer prey captured by unsuspecting spiders, a risky yet effective strategy for acquiring a meal without undue exertion. Despite its peculiar physiognomy, the scorpion fly fills a pivotal role in nature, helping to maintain ecological equilibrium. Its deceptive appearance may deter certain predators, which might mistake it for a venomous insect. Although many birds and small mammals may still consider it a tasty morsel, This insect stands as a compelling testament to the ingenuity of evolution, proving that the most unconventional creatures can possess captivating and complex life histories. 5. Fulguridae. Often overlooked amongst the leaves and branches, the Fulguridae's most distinctive feature is impossible to ignore: an enormous head in the shape of a peanut. This lanternfly appears to have been designed by the imagination of a surrealist artist, concealing surprising secrets in its biology. Its most striking characteristic is undoubtedly its disproportionate head, projecting forward in a bulbous structure with bizarre markings, spots mimicking the eyes of a larger animal. This is an evolutionary strategy known as startling mimicry. When a predator, such as a bird or a lizard, approaches with the intention of devouring it, the lanternfly's head mimics the size and threat of a larger, more dangerous creature. The deception can work, but if it doesn't, the insect unfolds its hind wings, adorned with bright colors and striking patterns, hoping to scare off its attacker. Despite its common name, the lanternfly does not glow. For centuries, a mistaken belief spread that its head could shine in the dark, earning it the name lanternfly. However, scientific studies have debunked this ability, revealing camouflage and visual intimidation as its main defenses. Another fascinating aspect of this insect is its relationship with plants. The lanternfly feeds by piercing and sucking the sap of trees. This process expels excess sugary liquid, attracting ants who protect it in exchange for this resource. This symbiosis helps the lanternfly avoid predators. 6. Assassin bug. In a harrowing world of insects, where survival hinges on speed, camouflage, and lethality, exists a silent predator that masterfully blends these attributes: the assassin bug, Zealous sp. A formidable hunter, this species employs a feeding method that is as macabre as it is effective. Possessing an elongated body, spiny legs, and utilizing stealthy movements, this insect is a true specialist in predation and employs tactics that instill fear in smaller invertebrates. At first glance, the assassin bug may appear innocuous, its coloration ranging from orange to brown. However, it conceals a suite of deadly weaponry. Its long front legs are equipped with spines that it uses to ensnare and secure its prey with impressive force. Once it manages to immobilize its victim, it inserts its sharp buccal stylet, a type of piercing beak, into the hapless insect and injects a potent concoction of digestive enzymes. This venom swiftly liquefies the prey's internal organs, enabling the assassin bug to extract its nutrients as if enjoying a ghastly smoothie. The assassin bug's hunting tactics are efficient and depend on opportunity. Some species will patiently stalk their prey, camouflaging themselves amidst foliage and ambushing an unsuspecting passerby. Others take a more proactive approach, pursuing victims with calculated movements. They have even been observed waiting amidst flowers, catching bees and butterflies while they collect nectar. Despite its name and intimidating appearance, the assassin bug poses no direct threat to humans, although it may inflict a painful bite if provoked. Its true function within the ecosystem is as a natural form of biological control, preying on agricultural pests such as caterpillars, beetles, and other destructive insects. The insect world is replete with fascinating predators, but the assassin bug is one of the most accomplished. 7. Alien caterpillar. In the forests of North and Central America, a small, fluffy creature slowly meanders amongst the leaves and branches of trees. Its appearance might initially suggest harmlessness, perhaps even adorableness, resembling a miniature piece of plush. However, this presumed tenderness is a lethal deception. It's the alien caterpillar, Megalopyge opercularis, one of the most venomous larvae in the world, capable of inflicting excruciating pain with even the slightest contact. Its body is enveloped in a thick, silky pelage ranging in coloration from a pale tan to an orange or grayish hue. This camouflage protects it from predators and conceals the weaponry below the surface of its downy exterior, venomous spines. When a person or animal comes into contact with these spines, the spines become embedded within the skin and inject a potent toxin that elicits a burning pain similar to a severe burn. The effects of the venom are not limited to localized pain, as victims have reported severe inflammation, nausea, intense sweating, headaches, and in the most severe cases, respiratory distress. The megalopyge experiences a remarkable transformation and takes an unexpected turn, and in its adult stage, it transitions to a harmless moth, referred to as a flannel moth for the soft, textile-like texture of its wings. The winged moth exists exclusively to feed and breed. The alien caterpillar serves as a compelling reminder that appearances can be deceiving. 8. Skull-faced bush cricket. Deep within the jungle, where vegetation becomes dense and the night sounds create a mysterious atmosphere, lives a creature that seems to have come out of a nightmare. The skull-faced bush cricket, Umistax kind, an insect whose head exhibits a pattern reminiscent of a demonic skull. This natural design, which seems the result of an elaborate engraving, makes it one of the most disturbing insects in the animal kingdom. Unlike other crickets that go unnoticed among the grass and bushes, the Umistax kind has a face that seems to observe with a malevolent expression. This pattern is not just an aesthetic oddity. It fulfills a key function in its survival. It is a strategy of deceptive mimicry, an evolutionary adaptation that allows it to mislead potential predators. For a hungry bird or reptile, the appearance of a skull on its body can be interpreted as a sign of a hidden danger or a toxic being, which makes them think twice before attacking. Despite its terrifying appearance, the skull-faced bush cricket is completely harmless. It is a nocturnal insect that spends most of its time hidden among the leaves, feeding on decaying plant matter. Like other crickets, it possesses strong hind legs that allow it to jump quickly to escape if its camouflage does not work. It can also produce sounds through stridulation, a process in which it rubs parts of its body to generate a chirp that helps it communicate with other individuals of its species. This curious insect demonstrates that evolution is capable of creating impressive and unexpected designs in the most remote places on the planet. Its peculiarity has captured the attention of entomologists and nature photographers, who seek to document it and better understand its behavior. Although it is not easy to find due to its discreet lifestyle, those who have been lucky enough to observe it in its habitat agree that it is one of the most surprising creatures in the insect world. 9. Venezuelan poodle moth. In the rainforests of Venezuela, where biodiversity is immense and new species are still being discovered, a most unusual insect caught the attention of the world in 2009, the Venezuelan poodle moth. This insect is so unusual that it almost appears to be an animal conjured from the realm of fantasy. With a fuzzy body, soft fur-like wings, and a long face, it could easily be mistaken for a miniature dog with wings, a comparison that has captured the imaginations of both scientists and laypeople. The Venezuelan poodle moth is a member of the Artes family. The moth's striking physical features set it apart from other members of its order. While its true biological traits remain unknown, the unique appearance of the Venezuelan poodle moth has earned it international fame. 10. Pink grasshopper. In the insect realm, camouflage is critical for survivability, and the majority of grasshoppers appear green or brown. In very rare instances, however, a brightly colored pink version exists that has been called the pink grasshopper. The creature's unique and unnatural coloring results from genetic mutation called erythrism, which prompts a dramatic change to its exoskeleton. Rather than traditional coloration, a pink or fuchsia results from altered carotenoids. The resulting colorful insect is both unique and conspicuous, a detriment to blending into its natural habitat. 11. Beria Harsy moth. In the shades of night, while most creatures slumber, an incredible presence unfurls its wide wings enhanced with multifaceted hypnotic patterns. It's the Beria Harsy moth, a nighttime insect that is reminiscent of an earlier era. This otherworldly presence is found in Asia, and the magnificent moth's wings are approximately 17 centimeters in width, adorned with unique patterns in black, brown, and gold. The wings feature what appears to be predator eyes, a useful form of disguise known as intimidating mimicry. The moth remains alive for reproduction purposes, but is known to exist for only a short time, given its odd form and appearance. Scientists suggest it is indeed a fossil. 12. Golden tortoise beetle. Few creatures combine loveliness and charm quite like the golden tortoise beetle, just like a living gem. Few things are very dazzling like the golden tortoise beetle, having a gleaming and metallic shell that is similar to being produced from pure gold. This little beetle is a true marvel of nature. Its lustrous appearance has earned it the moniker gold bug, although its brilliance hides fascinating secrets. The beetle has a distinctive and reflective shell that morphs its look within a very brief time period, and its color change allows it to blend effectively into its surroundings, acting as both defense and offense. 13. Peacock jumping spider. In the realm of insects and arachnids, few creatures combine beauty and charisma, such as the peacock spider. The creatures are minute, only 5 millimeters in span, and not a threat to humans. These fascinating beings are known for their courtship displays. The males possess gorgeous and brightly colored abdomens with a range of blues, reds, and oranges. During mating season, the males fan out their backsides as they perform an elaborate mating dance. A dance that is quite literally one for their lives, as the females may turn down a suitor, or worse, even eat them. Those with a strong dance and beautiful colors are more likely to find a mate, and thus the incredible dance and disguise persist. 14. Helicopter damsel fly. In the wide world of flying insects, few creatures are quite as amazing as the helicopter dragonfly. Thin, with a long body and wide, transparent wings, this insect is often mistaken for a helicopter. It has incredible control as it glides in any direction, hovering and zigzagging quickly in the air. The helicopter damselfly are active at both dawn and dusk, making them crepuscular. With incredible eyes providing 360-degree vision and amazing air skills, the creature is a skillful hunter, tracking even the smallest creatures from above. Small and easy to harm, the damselfly has nevertheless adapted into an air ace. 15. Unicorn grasshopper. Down deep in the jungle, where the biodiversity is at its greatest, dwells an insect that is reminiscent of fantasy, the unicorn grasshopper. Rather than the commonplace greens, yellows, and browns, the unicorn grasshopper looks almost like a bit of twig. It has a horn on top of its head, and its body looks much like a dead leaf, making it invisible to predators. What appears to be a head adornment or horn can actually add to its camouflage, causing it to look nothing like its true form. Scientists also add that this odd head formation can allow the insect to push through vines. Its ability to skip is noteworthy, like in the greater part of grasshoppers. However, what truly makes it exceptional is its comport. The unicorn grasshopper, while fascinating and special, continues to be a mystery, with its customs and life cycle still to be completely considered. Its presence is a reminder of what astounding evolution can be. This little bug is confirmation that nature is a staggering source of wonders and curiosities. Incredible, right? From the giraffe weevil's neck-wrestling prowess to the poodle moth's uncanny resemblance to, well, a poodle, these 15 insects prove that Mother Nature has a sense of humor and a wild imagination. Forget alien invasions from outer space. The real extraterrestrials are already here, crawling, flying, and stinging among us. These aren't just bugs, they're living works of art, bizarre evolutionary experiments, and vital pieces of our planet's puzzle. So, the next time you're tempted to reach for the bug spray, remember the sheer, mind-bending diversity buzzing just outside your door. After all, who needs science fiction when the real world is this astonishing?